Hello, everybody. Welcome to my talk. I, as always, as usual, Thursdays. On Tuesday, I usually, somehow it's become what I do on the weekend because it's been busy. Like, it's getting busy before last year. Last year, it didn't get like going till June, and this year has been pretty consistent on things that I've been doing. So it's been a fun year so far. I've enjoyed, and there's like lots of things coming up soon hereafter. So I'm excited about that. Um, the latest thing coming up is this weekend is my anniversary. It'd be 28 years of marriage, and this nitwit decided to mess it all up. Anyway, um, I put in my paperwork for divorce back at the beginning of like I Hate You, almost 2 years ago, and uh, it was 2024. 2024 was a horrid year. And then he didn't want to sign, and then there was other stuff that had to be done, and I am the kind of person like I'll go for it like right at the beginning, and it needs to get done. And if it doesn't get done right away, I like move on to the next thing, and just this stays behind. I know it's a bad thing, but that's just the way I roll. And it's been years now, and I guess I do need to get a divorce so I can move on with my life. But my plan is not to look for somebody else, or or be dating or anything like that. So it's not like, oh, let me go get this so I could go out and find somebody or date or whatever. So it's like in the back burner. It's there. I know I need it. For example, I want to buy a house, and here in California, if I buy a house and we're still married, then half of it is his, right? So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that, but he should agree that that's just my house and not his. Anyway, that's not even what I was gonna talk about, but that's what's coming up this weekend. I'll be, because I'm still married. 28 years of marriage. I like. It makes me upset. It makes me upset because I never thought I'd be in this situation. Like, I was there forever. Men are so dumb. Anyway, let's move on. I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. I thought when I said, okay, it's Thursday, it's YouTube day, I thought, let me show them my glasses. And yes, I just got up, and since I hadn't done a recording yet for today, I said, let's just do it before you get dressed. Just get on. I pushed my bed in, and then it's April, so spring cleaning, it's pretty, I've kept it pretty okay over here. So I brought in my plants. You can't see it, but there's Bunny right there. Let me show you Bunny. This is Bunny. This is my latest acquisition. I got this for my birthday. I don't know if I told you guys, but it was so pretty, and the leaves were amazing, and it had like 10 flowers, which are dying now. They were so nice and shiny red, so pretty. And then I got some kind of virus where all the leaves were going yellow, but I had this one and this one in the bathroom, and so I brought them in here, and they stopped yellowing, but it was left with those like dead leaves. And this one too, but they're so pretty. They have been saving my life since I left my house, because I'm used to, as a mom, as a wife, you're used to taking care of everybody, the kids, the husband, the pets. You just, the pets love me because I feed them. So I left, and I felt so lonely. Like, I still feel like, why did this happen to me? Like, this was not in my plans. but I guess I'm getting used to it and enjoying, being not single yet, but being single, like not having to compromise with anybody for the things I want to do. I just go, and that's a plus of being by myself. All the decisions on me. Um, but anyway, so yeah, I forgot what I was saying. But let me show you my glasses. So I went to the doctor. I know I've told you this before, so if you saw it, I'm gonna recap. I'm getting older, my eyesight is, different. And I've always had the glasses for far away for when I'm driving. So that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, and I got these. I said I'm gonna get some blue ones to match my car. So this will be on my car. So I brought them in just so you could see them here. And I've worn them because the doctor told me to wear them, that I should get used to them, because they're the old people kind that have the middle so you could read and the top so you could see far. I do not like them. Literally, I think I'm gonna go back and tell them, can you just give me the one for far away? But here they are. How do I look? Everybody said that they looked nice on me. Some people said that I look nicer with the glasses than without the glasses. Well, my hair's not helping because I haven't brushed it, but maybe I should pull my hair up. But these are the blue glasses that are in my car, and I can't get used to them. Like, I turn and I get dizzy. And, it doesn't look as clear. The other day I got lost, and I blame it on the glasses because I couldn't see the name of the street, and I just assumed there was a street I was going on because I went farther than I was supposed to. So I didn't recognize immediately. And I just, because of the length of time driving, I thought, so I took a wrong turn because I couldn't see the name of the street. And as I turned, then I looked, and it wasn't the one I wanted. But I thought, okay, I'll just go this way and I'll find my one that I have to turn left on. And I never found it. And I saw some really nice neighborhoods and some really big, pretty houses. But I need new glasses. I need the glasses where it only has the one where I can see far. And so the doctor said, pretty much you're old, you're gonna need the glasses, you need reading glasses, which I do, because now I wear these and I could see the, like better when I'm using the phone, and if I'm reading something, it's like, and I think these are prettier. I actually like how the colors, look, it's pretty. They're pretty. I like them a lot. I like them a lot, but with these I can't see. I can't see anything except when I'm looking like this. So, that's why I thought. So then, why do I need these to have the bottom part if I have two glasses? These are for early close, and these should be for far. So I'm gonna go to the doctor and tell him I do not like the old people glasses. Just give me the ones to see far. But they're really pretty too. I think they're pretty. I like both of them. But yeah, I like these. These look like I forget what it's called, but the windows at church that have all the different colors and pictures. That's how these look, I think. At least that's what I think. But anyway, when I got my glasses, I had to go I went to get a pedicure because I was going to go to the bridal shower, which I posted on Tuesday. And I went with pink. Look at these ugly nails. So I went, and it was late. It was late, so they were on their last customer, and I walked in. I walked in another pedicure place, and they said, no, we will not have time for you. So I went to this one. I remember we took the dads one Father's Day to get like all our dads, which are a lot, to get a pedicure. And I said, oh, that's over there by Costco. So I went and I looked for it and I found it. And I walked in and it was late also for them. And they talked. There was two girls, and they talked and they agreed, and they sit here and they finished their person, and then they went to me and they go, can we do pedicure and manicure? And I go, no, I just need the pedicure. I hate doing the manicure because this always happens, like the nails get ugly right away. I could do gel nails and those will stay for a while, but then they ruin my nail. Like when they come off, my nail is yuck. So anyway, she said, it's because it's two of us and we're both staying here for you and the other one's not gonna have anything to do. So I go, okay, do it. Because I thought it was on, I think it was on Monday or Tuesday, and the bridal shower was gonna be on Saturday. I go, I think I could manage to keep these on, for this 4 days. Well, I didn't. They were like this by that time, and I found a pink. That's why you could see like a little different color. See, this is the pink they did, and then I put this pink that I found here on top of it. I go, let me see if I could cover the parts that are like broken or where the color has gone. So I did that, and I think it only looked uglier. But I was like on my way to the bridal shower when I did that, so I just left it. And now it's just like half of them are done. So today I will go and take it all off because it looks nasty. But yeah, that's what happened to these babies. And as I was there, I was looking at the little K-drama thing, and of course the ladies that are doing my nails are Asian. And so they're there and, they're asking questions. So I said, I don't think it's rude if I ask. And I said, where are you from? And she goes, Vietnam. And I go, oh, that's not where I want you to be from. I didn't say that. But I wanted her to be Korean so I could tell her, look. But I didn't. And she said, where are you from? And I said, oh, I'm Mexican. Nobody believes I'm Mexican because I, too, look Asian. A lot of people tell me I look, what do they call me? Shoot, but it's Hawaiian, but it's another word that they use for Hawaiian. I forget, but that's what they always tell me. I guess when they think I look like Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. Anywho, that's when everybody started saying, are you from Hawaii? What is it called? I forget. Anyway, so I'm watching, and I didn't know she had been seeing that I was watching the K-drama, and she goes, yeah, we're from Vietnam. And I go, oh, well, maybe I told her, oh, I like these la la la. I thought maybe you were from there so you could, talk to me like them. And she goes, no, we're from Vietnam. She goes, my husband, he loves the K-dramas more than I do, la 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 la. So we started talking, and that was funny and fun. It was exciting. Like, anytime I talk about the Gator, my smile, my cheeks hurt because I smile so much. As a matter of fact, when I'm watching them, and they, because most of them are funny, like love stories, where the main girl and the main man, like, can't seem to get together, and then when they do, it's like, oh my God, they're gonna kiss. Oh my God, they're gonna hold hands. Oh my God, they're touching. So, and yeah, my cheeks hurt. It's a lot of facial exercise. I've seen a lot of what is face yoga, like little things come up, I guess because I exercise. You get all the exercise stuff that's coming up and new. So everybody's doing face yoga and face massages and stuff. And I do a lot of that by smiling when I'm watching those K-dramas. But anyway, it's almost 15 minutes, so I'm going to let you go. What do you think about my glasses? And which ones do you like better? And no, I'm not even asking because I'm going to do it. I'm going to ask I'm gonna call it and tell him that I need just the one far glasses. I do not like the double trouble glasses. But aren't these the cutest little boxes? And I like yellow and brown together. Anywho, thank you for watching again. And I should have pulled my hair up because it looks ugly. But anyway, you know me as I am in the natural. I will see you on Tuesday. If I do anything, I'm gonna be sad this weekend because it's my anniversary, and this is my second year that I'm completely out of the house alone. But it wasn't my first 2 years of sadness at my anniversary. I think the year before that, I don't think I've told you the story, so I will stop right here. But I will see you later, and thank you for watching, and thank you for following me, the people that have followed me. The other day, I was looking because somebody asked me, because I'm trying to do my Instagram so it goes up so I could do lives, and I need 1,000 followers for that. And they asked me how many followers, and I go, I don't think I have that many followers in YouTube, because I don't even know how it works really. I just started doing this for accountability because I owe so much money, and they told me, if you talk to the people and say what you're doing, la la la, and they said the YouTube is for learning, so I was reading financial advice books to pay off my debt, and I would read a chapter and then I would summarize it here. That's how this all started, and so yeah, I don't have a lot of followers, but I have more than 70 followers here, and I'm like, who the heck is watching me? But thank you, I appreciate, and I hope I don't bore you with all my wonky stories, but yeah, it's mostly stories, right? But I think, I really like when I do something and those posts, I enjoy them because, of course, I'm doing what I like to do, and then it's saved here forever. So then I can remember. If I don't remember, I can go back here and see it and say, I've had fun. I've had fun times during my years. But anyway, I talked another 2 minutes now. See you later. Bye. Thank you.